There were no anti-cruelty laws. 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 The entire apparatus was then vibrated up and down. The entire apparatus was then vibrated up and down. The entire apparatus brain damage. 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 Yes. Brain damage. Yes. Brain damage. Yes. A man wants to beat his own animal ancestors. There were no anti-cruelty laws. There were no anti-cruelty laws. A man wants to beat his own animal ancestors. There were no anti-cruelty laws. A man wants brain damage. A man wants
Wow. Talk about a show I can't wait to do next week on the Drive-In Asylum double feature, Confessions of a Psycho Cat, and a movie we've been dying to show, and now we finally took the plunge. Blood. Andy Milligan's Blood.
If
The
you've never seen
Manitou.
an Andy Milligan movie before, I don't know if this is the one to start with, but whatever. It's the one you'll start with. You gotta get used to it at some point, right?
And we've done his stuff on the show before, so,
There may be a few
it's not
people
like
that have.
we didn't show Andy Milligan.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I love Confessions of a Psycho Cat so much. I have a weakness for Most Dangerous Game movies, and I think it might be the weirdest of them all. Um, it's really something. Um, and you're like, is that the Raging Bull, Jake LaMotta? Yeah, yeah, that's him. He's in this movie. Um, it's it's it makes it
Is that
seem
Jake
like,
LaMotta, that beefy guy?
yeah, that's Jake LaMotta. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
You knew he was my favorite
I
when we
know.
would
I
hook
know.
up.
I think it's a crazy movie because it sets up that you're going to get like a sexy kind of roughy, and it's a super downer. It's great. Um, I love it so much, and I love Blood. I think of all Andy Milligan's movies, it might be my favorite, just because I don't know if it's his biggest opus. It might be. I love so much about it. I love that it has so many supernatural elements, but again, as always, it's really just about people hating each other. Like
Yeah,
it doesn't matter if you're the son of the werewolf and the son of Dracula and the daughter of the werewolf, or however it works out.
the
Uh,
other way around.
the other way around, yeah. It doesn't matter though, because
Yeah.
it's all about like just people hating each other, families falling apart, uh, killer plants in your house, people's hands getting cut off. Like it's so
Oh, that
great.
poor woman.
Uh, I always think like, if I saw these Andy Milligan movies as a kid, I probably would have hated them. Like, you have to grow up a little bit, but they're also childlike. So it's a very wonderful dichotomy. I'm super jazzed about it. Um, just can't wait.
Yeah,
Um,
a long time ago, I would have hated Andy Milligan movies. Like if I'd
mhm,
seen them late night on TV
mhm.
as a kid, I'd have been like, "What's this?" But now I seek it out and I
Yeah,
love it.
this is a good double feature. This is a great double feature. This is the kind of double feature where people are like, it would need, we should do an ad for it that's just like, how much can you take? Like, you know what I mean? We should give you frothing vampire drink after it, or whatever that free giveaway was. You should get free donuts in the morning after this double feature. But hey,
The
the
donuts would draw me in. I have to
oh,
admit.
the Manitou, the end of the Manitou is fucking great. Like, it's better every time I watch it. Like, if you're not like, up until this point, yes, it's a supernatural movie and there's stuff that happens. You're you don't think you're going to go to a planetarium at the end of the movie. This is like going to see Laser Floyd at the end of this movie.
Yeah, I mean, wow, who saw that coming?
Oh, William Girdler.
Other than Stephen King,
Yeah.
who you
Do you think
it's
U of M
similar to
grad
the.
Steve King saw this movie and was like, I should maybe do something like this?
I'm not saying that. I would
Yeah.
never say such a thing about Steve King from U of
Yeah.
M.
Yeah. He's like, I really feel like I should do the body horror in this, as our guest brought up. It's palpable. That pustule breaking in her shoulder and
Oh
I feel like Scylla crawling out of it. Pretty rough.
God, that was horrible. There was all that skin, and I kept wondering.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, is that literally the skin of her back that just split open?
Yeah.
Because she would be dead, wouldn't she?
It made
I
my
don't know.
back hurt, that
Yeah,
scene. Yeah.
I mean, her
Oh,
spine would be exposed, and I don't know how they would fix that. They
oh
couldn't.
no. I also like
But
that the computers are worthless up against the spirit of the Manitou. Like, they're going to explode. The computers are all ancient. Shockingly, they didn't have to put punch cards into them to activate them. Um, man,
you know
this
who
movie.
else she reminded me of was Samantha Eggar.
Mm, yeah. and we were talking when we were watching the end of it. There's a lot of Night Stalker in this movie. Like it feels like this in the dark could be like more episodes of the Night Stalker that we didn't get, especially because it's in Kojak makes it to San Francisco and he's like, oh, I'll visit my friend Tony Curtis, and oh shit, I got pulled into this thing.
Fake psychic Tony Curtis.
Fake psychic Tony Curtis and Ian Asprey from The Cult star in this episode of
Oh my god. Okay, so out of the viewing audience, the 10 folks who are out there watching us, thank you for hanging out on the third segment. Was it obvious to you that Michael and Sarah's hair was a wig? I mean, was it a wig?
Yeah.
Sarah says it was a wig. It had
I
to
think
have
it was a wig. Yeah. I should have done my hair like Michael and Sarah for the last segment. I should have put it in the Native American braid.
because yeah, that wouldn't be offensive or anything.
Not at all. No.
This was kind of, I don't know. He's not a Native American actor, so he was playing a Native American character. I don't
he is
know.
heroic, though.
What?
He is heroic.
Sure, he is. Yeah. But I was just, while we were watching it, I was like, this is probably more of like the characteristics. It's like movie Native Americans. It's not.
What tribe are you from,
people.
brother? And he's like, oh, many tribes. You know what I mean? It's like that. And like, of course, all Native American people have magic powers.
Yeah. That's what it sort of like insinuates. And
Yeah.
that's a little bit broad.
Yeah.
But it's just a movie,
Yeah,
I don't know.
If you're going to get angry, but there's a lot of better things to be angry about right now. I can give you a list if you'd like. Email me. I'll give you a list.
No, please. No more anger.
No more anger. But I mean, let's be happy about Michael and Sarah in this. So,
yeah, I liked his performance.
Yeah. He scored Barbara Eden at one point. We should respect him for that. He'd seen her belly button, unlike the rest of America.
Poor her belly button.
Oh, poor her. They had to make a special plug for her belly button. It's a shame. I really like this movie. I never want anyone to remake it. I want it to just, I love that. Yeah, this hospital, they're like, we need a medicine man on staff,
Yeah, it was almost like they were, they should really look into that.
Yeah.
This could be happening more and more, as the end title suggested. It
has happened. Fact.
Fact.
They started with just fact. It wasn't like fact : this happened to a kid in Japan.
Okay, it happened 10 years ago and nothing's happened since, but still, it's a fact.
Yeah. The next pimple you get could be the Manitou. You don't know?
That should have been the ending. Tony Curtis should have had a pimple on his neck.
He should have had a big goiter. And we're like, oh, is that too much iodine in your diet? Not enough iodine in your diet, or the Manitou? I was terrified of getting a goiter as a kid, to the point that I overate fish. So to make sure I would get the proper iodine in my diet. And I had a lot of iodized salt. I have never had the Manitou crawl out of my shoulder, so obviously this has been a success. If I saw this movie at 6 years old when it came out, it would have terrified me. Like, that scene of him crawling out would have terrified me. It would have been too much for me to see.
Oh, remember we were watching it. It kind of reminded us of the scene in Extra.
Oh yeah,
the live human, full-size human birth in Extra. Only
it just ruins that woman. He just full human crawls out of her. Very small.
Yeah. Well, she dies. Susan Strasberg got to live, and she got to actually be. She was kind of sexy at the end, where she rose up and like
and had Marianna Hill hair.
Yes.
She had total Marianna Hill hair at the end. Like we're good. And Tony Curtis gets to hug her. Tony Curtis's outfit at the end of this movie, with that striped shirt with the weird collar and that too tight jacket. It's like, it looks like he's going to fight Popeye. Like, he looks like he's Bluto's like older brother, smaller older brother. Or is he in the Jets? Like, is he in a street gang? Jennifer Upton is awake.
Jennifer Upton.
Oh my gosh.
WTF. Well, I guess I don't know what time is it there. It's got to be like it's early in the morning, right?
Yeah, I would assume. Yeah, she's up early to get some some beans and toast, as they do in jolly old England.
By the way, Facebook blocked our first video
Yeah,
of the night. The first segment is like not viewable on Facebook. You can watch it on YouTube though. It's a good reason to go to our YouTube channel. Subscribe if you have not already.
yeah.
And because why would you not want to see content like this all the time,
It's eight
right?
fifteen a.m. In England right now. Jen says so. There it is. Yeah, Tony Curtis had a good Playboy apartment too. There's a lot of good places. I like the way that he does his card readings too. Like your week's going to start up pretty good, and then she's like dying. He's like, "Oh, maybe your week isn't going to be. Is the middle of the week's going to get weird." Like what? Bill, did he do any talk show appearances for this? Because I would really love if he did to hear him talk up this
There's
movie.
got to be something out there,
Right?
like a match game,
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Or
Remember
he
when
was
Patty
on.
Duke would go on there and she wrote about the swarm? She was like
Oh,
supposed to be talking about the swarm on Match Game.
oh.
So Tony Curtis could have done it.
He was on like Dick Cavett. Dick Cavett. So I hear that you're in a movie that is called The Manitou. What's that about? And he was like, "Oh well, you know." My daughter's in a little movie called The Babysitter Murders too, and good luck to you as you act.
So, Dick, a fetus crawls out of Susan Strasberg's neck in the film.
Yeah,
So
her mother is a great acting teacher, and she taught her how to properly act with a small man crawling out of your shoulder bubble. It's wonderful. That's not Tony Curtis. Tony Curtis is also in that one Mummy movie where he has a total Brooklyn accent and he's supposed to be like a reincarnated pharaoh. Uh, it's real good. And
isn't
by that,
that what he does with every role he's ever played?
yeah, he did it. You know, I don't want to look up how
Spartacus.
old Tony Curtis was when he made this movie because he's probably half my age, but I'm going to do it.
Yeah, he did seem too old to be this character that he was in the film, I thought.
Playboy, anti whatever he is. He was married 6 times. Did you know that?
Well, he was supposed to be sort of like cool. And no, I did not know he was married 6 times.
Would you say he was cool in this?
No.
No.
He wasn't. The character wasn't. I mean,
That
I
outfit
don't
at
know
the
Tony
end was
Curtis.
not cool. He was born 1925, so he was 53 years old when he made this. Man,
Okay.
he had 3 big movies.
2 years younger than me.
He made Sextet and the Bad News Bears go to Japan in the same year. How about that?
Mae West's Tour de Force Sextet.
Yep. Yeah. And then he was in The Mirror Cracked the next year.
Oh, Agatha Christie.
Agatha Christie's The Mirror Cracked. That's when you know you're a success when your name gets put in front of it. He was in Club Life, which you know how much by the same director as the writer and director of The Black Room, a proto Roadhouse with neon nunchucks. Pretty awesome. He's also in Lobster Man from Mars Midnight, also by the same guy that did the Black Room, and The Mummy Lives, in which he plays Dr. Mohasid. And that movie's pretty rough. Yeah, Tony Curtis.
I'm waiting for the sequel, The Mummy Dies.
The Mummy Dies. This is
Again,
he's also in The
The
Last
Mummy's already
Tycoon
dead.
too, which is pretty rough too. And you know, his voice is in Rosemary's Baby. He's Donald Baumgart in that. And he is Stoney Curtis in the world of the Flintstones.
Oh yeah, that's the actor that the coven makes go blind, and he
Yeah,
calls him on the phone, and if she calls him and asks about switching his tie
yeah.
with Guy. Oh, she's such a sleuth, that Rosemary. It didn't take her long to figure out what was going on.
No, oh Rosemary. I'd like to remake Rosemary's Baby with Rosemary, So it was from the Dick Van Dyke Show. So it was Rosemary's Baby, and it's just her and Maury Amsterdam at doing pratfalls for a whole movie, and they don't realize that these devil worshippers are trying to knock her up, and just his eyes are bugging out the whole time. Special appearance by Dick Van Dyke as the thing that knocks her up. It's not Anton LaVey, it's Dick Van Dyke.
Speaking of devil movies, did you like that commercial in there with Juliet Mills?
Oh, loved it.
Johnson's diapers.
I love it. Oh. I got to tell you, those commercials are wonderful, and this was a great double feature, Girdler double feature. We got to show Sheba Baby now. That's the
Yeah.
That's I mean we have to now.
It's the only one.
It feels like a movie. We'll bring AC Nicholas in for that. He'll be like, "No, we're not watching that. We're going to watch something that's going to burn your eyes." I'm like, oh, "Okay."
He'll have something sinister in mind.
Yeah, he will. In this movie, a bunch of girls get turned into statues and men hit them with reeds. Like, okay, I guess that's what we're watching.
One of these days, we have to do that. The Gardener on the
God.
Seeds of Evil.
That's a Sinister Cinema movie. So, like, that's the kind of stuff that we would talk about. Like what movie are you guys going to talk about that'll make us money? We want to talk about Seeds of Evil, starring Joe D'Alessandro. Yeah.
It's not a bad option, I'm telling you.
I love that movie, Bill, because it's got two things I love. One, Joe D'Alessandro being himself, like he's a plant. And so it's like, as you always say, he's the perfect role for him, being a human tree. And a bunch of old women wanting to fuck him the whole movie. Like every woman in that movie wants to fuck him. And they also want to have the best plants. And they're also like all rich women living in a foreign country that like their priorities are completely out of whack. Like their priorities, everybody else in that country is like, we just want to make enough money to eat. And they're like, how good can my hothouse look? And it's a lot of flowers. It's really good. That and the Carillion Witness together, double feature. Bill and I'll do it in public, and 6 people will come see it. And bring a plant, you get in for free.
One of them will definitely be AC Nicholas.
Oh, he will be, yeah. He'll be like, any questions from the audience? And he'll like fire off a few. We'll be ready.
I really dug that movie. I had not seen it.
The Carillion Witness, or
yeah,
the
Carillion Witness.
Yeah,
it's AKA weird. The Plants Are Watching.
The Plants Are Watching is a good title. I had to do find another plant movie for the site tomorrow, and
oh yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah, and I've done so many of them. Yeah, Jack versus what I have to look up my list here. Lumber versus Jack. It's got Debbie Rochon in it, so I was like, yeah, sure. How bad can it be? Pretty bad. It's also like all these vines and stuff get taken over, and a lumberjack has to fight them. It's on Tubi, as everything is. You know, this is great. I like when people will ask me, like, what did you? You know, we have like a movie club at work now, and people are always like, what have you watched lately, Sam? And I'm like, things. You know, I don't want to tell you
stuff I can't talk about.
Yeah, but that's why I like coming on here. It's nice. It's fun to talk over this stuff. But I'm glad we watched the. I really love the Manitou even more now. Like it, just is so good. Like so weird.
Yeah, I kind of want to get the Blu-ray now.
Yeah, I do too. I want to project it on the wall of my house and watch it from the pool. I think that's where the next step. I want to show it in the town square of Monongahela and make people come and watch it. And they'll say, why did you make us watch this? Say, well.
How would you make people come watch it?
I would tell them, it's like, oh, we're going to do like a free showing of a movie, and it'll be a family-friendly movie, and families will come out, and then like 15 minutes into the Manitou, they're just like, what did you? I'm like, this is my donation to the town.
I've seen that happen before in real life.
Yeah. They do 3 movies a year here in the park down the street from my house, and it's always like they did Jurassic Park, and they didn't tell any of the older people in my neighborhood that they were going to do this, and they had it cranked to like an obscene level. Like I could hear it inside my house. I'm about a half mile away, and I was like, "That's pretty awesome." So the dinosaurs sounded real, like they sounded like they're really just walking around, and that's what I wanted.
Ew.
I found out this week, Bill, for the video I'm working on for my company. They said, "When does the drum line come out?" And I was like, "Nobody told me there was a drum line involved with my video." And I'm like, "Yeah, there is." And I'm like, "Huh." It seems like the kind of feedback you give to somebody early when they're making a video. It's like maybe I would keep the energy really high at the end, so the drum line isn't like, and then here comes a drum line as the level of excitement comes down. So I had to re-edit it to get the drum line in.
Oh
Such is
no,
life.
Nora said YouTube died. Are
Oh,
we not on YouTube right now?
I don't know.
I don't have it pulled up actually. I'm only looking at Facebook.
I'll look
I'm
right
worried
now.
about like sucking all my system resources while I'm doing the show. I apologize to everybody if you were watching last night for our Showgirls special, which was a lot of fun, but there was like a really annoying delay that kept happening.
Yeah,
I've
it
been
didn't
trying to
happen too
avoid
much
that.
tonight. I feel it feels better tonight.
Yeah, I think I may have diagnosed at least part of that problem. I'm
Hmm.
trying. I am my own IT department
Yeah, the we are still live on YouTube.
on YouTube.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just did it and it's working.
Okay. Nora, you
Yeah,
had me
and
scared.
Steve, yeah, Steve also says it is he can see it just fine.
Cool. So, I wanted to ask you, are we done talking about the Manitou?
Oh yeah, sure.
I wanted to ask you if you had seen, I think we may have talked about this, but I watched Smile 2.
Oh,
Did
I
I
haven't
talk to
seen
you
it yet.
about this?
I haven't seen it yet. I saw
Oh,
Smile
okay.
One. I didn't like Smile One. Did you like Smile Two?
I have not seen Smile 1, but I did watch Smile 2. I don't know. I thought it was okay. It's
Smile
really
One felt
beautifully
very.
shot.
It was. If Smile One
Yeah.
felt very J horror-y, but like it's like
Yeah, on the one hand, it was like it's just another one of those curse movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like It Follows, and there are many of them. So it's not really anything new in that regard. There's a monster in it, which really I did not really understand where that was coming from. I guess I did, but it was just I don't know. It really wasn't as intriguing as I thought it might have been.
I'm gonna watch it. Several people told me they really liked it. Um, you know, we throttled
Nora
Nora.
said we did it on purpose. Yeah,
No, yeah, that's what. Yeah,
we
we have
did
that power.
not.
If we had that power, we wouldn't have had delays throughout the show last night. We would.
Right. I wish I could do that. I mean, I could
Yeah,
fix what's going on here.
yeah. Hey, I only got one movie in the mail. I'll show it though, real quick. You saw it last night. I showed you, but about this Vinegar Syndrome, Smut Without Smut,
Mm,
Satanic Horror Night. How great's that cover? Oh. It is 3 adult movies without any adultness in it. Sacrilege, The Devil Insider, and Satan's Lust, but also hidden on the Blu-ray are the real versions. But I hadn't bought it when it came out. It sold out, and I was like, you know what? I really need to get it. That's what I got. That's the only movie I got this week. Very easy week. I'm also doing a film fest and 2 film fests right now, and watched a couple good movies in that. So exciting. And on the show this week, Sudden Death, the second most Pittsburgh movie ever, outside of Striking Distance, with Jean Claude Van Damme fighting Iceberg the Penguin. Look at Dr. Death, Bill.
they call me. They
They
call me
call him
Doctor
Dr.
Death.
Death. They call him Dr. Death.
We have to talk about Kiss on the show at least once.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's these ads. I know I've run them on the page before. I'm not sure if I talked about them on the show, or maybe you didn't see that one. So maybe this will be your revisit. I'm never sure.
I like this one.
Anyway, guess what happened to Count Dracula?
What did
Just
happen to him?
guess. Well, I'm glad you asked. He made this gay porno film, and then
Ooh.
they edited the sex out of it, kind of like those movies you just showed, and they
Yeah.
added some stuff to take its place, and boom, a PG-rated movie called Guess What Happened to Count Dracula.
Wow.
You know what movie that is. It was on your page.
Yeah.
I saw you review it, didn't I? Or did I just imagine that? Okay.
Yes, you did. Yeah, no, you
The
did.
Sam Fave,
I also
Simon
reviewed
King of the
Defula,
Witches.
the Simon King of the
Oh,
Witches.
yeah.
Yeah.
Defula.
And a movie with no blood, The House That Dripped Blood.
And that strange apparition in there that really doesn't have anything to do with the house that dripped blood.
No.
Um,
Hey,
House of
children under
Horror.
11 are free to these movies. How will you explain Simon King of the Witches to them? I don't know. He lives in a sewer.
And you could too
Yeah.
one day. It's a life choice,
Yeah.
kids.
You'll shake, you'll shudder, you'll tremble, you'll gasp. You might shiver
House of
or
Horror
shiver.
was that horror house movie with Frankie Avalon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never liked that movie. I've seen it twice. Both times
Yeah.
I hated it.
Yeah, it's not too good. I think
Really?
there's
You don't
it's
like
a
it either?
no, I don't like it either. There's three of these movies are good. Simon King of the Witches, obviously, Doctor Death, and The House of Drip Blood, I would say, are good. I would say Simon King of the Witches is great. Doctor Death is approaching great. I like it. It's very weird, but that's probably why I like it. House of Drip Blood's approaching great. House of Horrors is not. Guess what happened to Count Dracula now? But I mean, that's pretty good odds out of 5 movies.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. Go get a falafel or something during the others. This night, on the other hand, this is all good.
Yeah, these are stunners,
Yeah,
including Night Bloody Horror.
yeah,
They left the of out.
yeah. Also, both two of these 4 movies have not since ads like frightening and Carrie, now terrifying as Ruby. Like it's not doesn't live up to that. Not since Rosemary's Baby, sure, and The Devil Within Her. Pray for the devil within her before it preys on you. We're supposed to pray for the devil? You're very confused.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Before Joan Collins' baby turns into a giant hand and stabs you with scissors, pray for her devil.
Pray for the son of Hercules, the little man, who used to sleep with her when she worked at a strip club, and now she's married to a mobbed out dude. Pray for them. God, I love the devil within her. Hey, free Dracula cocktails. If you say, "Where's your freight pass?" Get you. You get a freight pass. Cool. Where's that? There, you just get some piece of paper.
Oh,
Um,
you could show it at the grocery store and get a discount.
yeah,
Your fright pass. Oh, why didn't you
yeah,
say so? Come on
yeah,
in.
yeah. It'll get. It's like the old coupon book. Like the old
The
what was
entertainment
it?
coupon.
Entertainment book that didn't work anywhere. You had to walk around with this giant Bible. Like, could I
Yeah,
get free bread, please? And you hand them a coupon. They're like, "You cheap bastard!" Like someone bought
yeah.
me the coupon book for Christmas. Yeah.
It often was not worth the embarrassment of asking to
No,
use it.
it was a great scam for the company that came up with it, though, because they would have people go sell the spaces in it, and then those stores had to sell the book to get money off of the ad that they put in. So, like, basically, they created a Ponzi scheme where people sold the coupon book. Like, it was ingenious, really.
How about Sandy Dennis in The Demon?
Is that the Australian demon?
No,
What
that's
is?
God told me to.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay, yeah,
You can tell by the artwork, kind of.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Oh, yeah, because they're kind of the cop. Yeah, yeah.
there were two different ad campaigns under that title. One said The Demon,
Mm,
and it had this sort of angle. And then there was another one that had like a space theme, and it was just called Demon.
yeah.
I
I
have
love that
that one.
movie.
I have that Space Demon one, but I
Mm.
don't have this.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Sadly, it is not the Australian Demon,
No, that would
The
have been too
Demon.
much.
The
Yeah, but it's
shower
a good
curtain
night.
finale.
Oh,
Yeah. Taxi Driver is in the middle of all these movies. The Hills
with
Have
trip with
Eyes.
And Chino. Wow.
Terror from Under the House, another Joan Collins movie.
Mm-hmm. Trip with Teacher and Best Friends. That's a pretty good. They're trying to get people out with Best Friends. They're like, you can go home now. But yeah.
6 movies, man. They're not fucking around.
No, they're like, it's on Sunday night too. You got to be at work on Monday morning. Well, you call your boss and be like, "Well, I was watching Trip with Teacher at 4 in the morning last night, so I can't make it to work today."
Yeah.
Yeah,
These were
I mean,
usually on holiday weekends where you
yeah.
had Monday off.
I
And
like
that's
the Hills Have
Canadian.
Eyes has more. Hills Has Eyes has more real estate in this ad than Taxi Driver. It's probably how it
Yeah.
should be.
Exactly. Michael
Yeah,
Berryman, front and center.
yeah.
That's all you need.
He's walking you into the theater, and so's Bronson. Right? Those are the two things I want to see. And one Trip with Teacher. But yeah, don't bring me down, Taxi Driver. Like, don't like remind me of the bad world on the outside. I
Yeah,
just want to
don't
see
make me
it.
let me
Yeah,
think
don't make
about
me
how shitty
think.
my world is.
Don't make me think. None of these other movies will make you think, right? None of them will. They have nothing to do with the real world. And then Taxi Driver is like, hey, Paul
Not to
Schrader's
mention
going to
Trip
make
with
it.
the Teacher. That's not exactly an uplifting film.
No, it seems like it's going to be. You're like, oh, this is going to be a movie where the teacher farts around. No, it's not.
Steve Wilson, I have a one sheet for Terror from Under the House too.
Mm.
I have so many of those damn things, and there's no wall space in this house. I really should get
No.
rid of them.
You should.
How about
Uh,
I passed one up.
hmm, look at
Dun
that.
dun dun.
Oh,
This is beautiful. I know I've shown this one before. I'm
yeah.
repeating myself.
Not the Madhouse, Quasi Jalo Madhouse, but the Vincent Price Madhouse.
David, yes, it's about black mold. Terror from
Mm-hmm.
Under the House.
House, the house of houses. That's what this is. That screaming I hear might be your own.
Hell House, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, House that screams.
yeah.
Yeah.
Free coffee to all that can stomach the last show.
I love that house in the ad.
Yeah, I love
It's
it.
creepy.
It's very gothic. It's like maybe that's where Barnabas Collins lives.
I want to stand in one of those peaked windows and
Oh,
look out.
a dream.
This
Oh,
one I love.
oh my god,
I love that skull face.
I love it too. Tomb of Ligeia is an interesting man. Honeymoon Killers too.
Yeah.
An
That's
outlier.
really the strange thing on this
Mm-hmm.
menu here. Well, Bucket of Blood, too.
Yeah, that's a short one, so it's a good one to throw in there.
But I mean, it seems like it's so much older than the rest of the movies
Yeah,
on
oh
the
yeah,
show.
yeah. Well,
Maybe not, though. I'm not sure what year Bucket of Blood was. It could have been like
60,
68.
62, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it was old.
Let's see. What if I had a magic box? And what if I could type in bucket of baseballs? That's what bucket of blood 1959.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, okay, this was real old then.
See, I was right. Honeymoon Killers looks old, even
But
though it
it's
was
not.
made in
Yeah.
69.
Yeah. But yeah. Wow. The Dustodon Horrorama.
Tomb of Ligeia.
Tomb of Ligeia. I like that one. It's got an evil cat in it.
Oh, did I already run out of ads?
Oh my god.
Oh, well.
We're out of movies. We finally did it. We reached the end of the internet and the end of the movies. David said, "Was that skull used for the night Evelyn came out of her grave?" Yes.
Yeah.
You know what my least favorite creature is? That weird thing for Dear Dead Delilah. That weird like hand.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
what is that thing?
I'm not sure.
They shouldn't have let it live. They should have just put it out of its misery. It's very frightening. I don't like it. But
It's unnerving.
it is unnerving. I don't want to be mean to it, though, Bill. I feel like I'm being mean to it. We should be. We should bring kindness to our weird looking movie friends. Monsters have their place, as they say,
In the deep,
in the deep, not in
in
your
your
living room.
in your nightmares.
Yeah.
We're gonna be seeing that soon.
Mm. That is like my. I wish that I could, when I become president, kids will recite that instead of the Pledge of Allegiance in schools. Like, everybody stand up and do the horror ritual, and all the kids will stand up and do it. The horror ritual.
And hiss like that vampire in the coffin.
Yeah. That's what'll happen. And then when it's time for lunch, we'll play Let's All Go to the Lobby, and the kids go to the cafeteria where they will eat big square pizza. That's what they get. I hope this year that we have some themed food this year. I like when they do themed dishes.
Like
we
what?
should, like a Freddy Krueger pizza.
Oh, okay.
Like they should cut your pizza with gloves.
I just
like
go for the halushki.
Oh, the halushki is good. Yeah, I go for the pizza burger. Always the pizza burger, and sometimes the big hot dog, and chili dilly, the personality pickle. Always, you get a chili dilly, and that's usually what I'm into. And Beck
Nashville
always brings
hot
candy.
chicken.
Nashville, yeah, I can't do that though. I did one, now my stomach's a mess.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, "Oh, guys, I think I'm having a heart attack." Like, no, you're not. It's just your GERD. God,
yeah,
old
then don't eat that.
God, fuck getting old. God damn it. Well, fuck getting old, and maybe like, did you need to drink that much whiskey in advertising? Did you have to drink whiskey all the time? Yeah, the green blood oath is good.
That stuff was probably really gross that they gave you at the drive-in for the green blood oath.
Supposedly people got sick off it. Like there are a lot of people that got sick off the green blood
I believe it.
Yeah. And then you know what happened? Like that's when John Ashley would come out of nowhere and he'd be like, grab your mom and be like, are your children okay? And he takes your mom back to the snack bar and Rogers her. Only blonde, milfy mums.
You'd have a surprise sibling.
Yeah.
Not long after that.
Yeah, not long after. And my brother looks a lot like John Ashley. He's a good looking guy and he sleeps with a lot of older blonde women who have bad marriages. Yeah, it's John Ashley.
Hey, next week on the show, we're doing Confessions of a Psycho Cat and Andy Milligan's Blood. Oh. It's going to be the last show that we do in April because the weekend after that is the drive-in.
Yeah.
And after that, who knows what's going to happen? Who knows? It'll be May. We'll have to deal with that later.
Yeah. It'll be May, and we'll figure it out. But we'll get there. How about our guest tonight? We had a great guest tonight.
Oh, yeah. I'm just thrilled that Jack was on the show. It was so much fun.
Yeah, and he said he wants to come back, so that's what's exciting. So who knows what he'll pick next time?
We're going to make sure he makes good on that threat.
Yeah. So looking forward to that. And we had a great guest last night. Mike was awesome on the show last night too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mike Justice was a must for the Showgirls.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, completely great. This week on the site, Bill, I will be doing the April Movie-thon continues again. Italian horror movies based on TV shows, Film Mirage movies with fake bats, movies with rock stars in them.
Are you going to do Schizoid or Schizo?
No, I did the Devil Bat. I went back to the beginning and did the Devil Bat. The Horror Hospital be in it. And Jen did Purple Rain Under the Cherry Moon. I did Who's the Man, the MTV Raps movie, which is pretty good. I really like that movie a lot. And spoiler for the podcast next week, Jack Jones, The Comeback. It's a whole episode of me just laughing about them keep coming back to her, to what's her name's face?
Holly Palance's face, just rotting.
I love at the end, spoiler if you haven't seen The Comeback, whenever he looks up in the window and her ghost is there, her hand has magically come back. So when she's in the afterworld, she gets her hand back. And she's waving goodbye to him after
That's right.
her hand gets cut off at the beginning, and we watch her rot for an entire movie. Also, that movie is terrifying because Jack Jones's chest hair is fucking terrifying. It is like,
It's like American
yeah,
his
it's like a
chest.
Brillo, like he got a bunch of Brillo pads and just stuck them to his chest. Yeah, Scars of Dracula's got good fake bat done.
Oh
House by
yeah,
the Cemetery's good, but what do you call it? Lizard and Woman Skin's probably my favorite.
Suspiria.
Suspiria's got good fake bat too. Yeah, House by the Cemetery's got great fake bat. Um, yeah, I love when just an obvious rubber bat flies in the middle of a movie, and you ask us to suspend our disbelief that this is not on a stick, and I'm like, yes, it's obviously a real bat. Yeah.
I forget which of the Mexican vampire movies has a tremendous fake bat in it.
Oh wow,
Oh,
I love.
Invasion of the Vampires, I think.
Mm,
I'm thinking of. I'm not sure. The
oh
Bloody
man,
Vampire.
yeah. I I love fake bats. I think it's a great genre in and out of itself. Dummy drops and fake bats. Those are things I've been really into lately.
It really is hard to beat the Devil Bat though for fake
Yeah,
bats. You went right for the gold.
I
I
really
love
like
when
the
it
double
screams.
bat.
It's like it dive bombs people.
You know what my favorite, and this happens a lot in Lugosi movies, but I like when he's been set up to be like a kindly doctor, and obviously he's not. And he's like, "Oh, I'll help you with this," and like you're like, "Oh, he's so nice," and like you're like, "Oh, no, he's not." Why is his name Alucard? No, he's not in this movie, but like, who's to trust him? We know because he's Bela Lugosi, but none of the other people in the movie do.
Do you remember that ad that was in the back of comic books for a fake bat that you
Oh,
could operate by remote control
yes.
and rattle people's windows? Looks so lifelike. And then they sent you a balloon with a string.
Did you ever see the Gregory bat that Mattel put out in the 70s?
I feel like we talked about this.
It's like a big red bat, and the stomach of it is clear and has blood. And when you squeeze it, it looks like the blood circulating through its clear
Oh,
veins.
yeah.
Yeah, I wanted one
Wow.
so bad. I asked my mom so many times, and she said that is the most disgusting toy ever. I said,
It's weird.
I know. And she said, "Oh, I already bought you Sucker Man, and
I had that.
yeah, and Crusher." She bought me those two, and I had Rodan and Godzilla from Shogun Warriors. I was like, I just need Greg Borey to complete my collection. No.
Did you have
Now I want
Stretch
it.
Armstrong and Stretch Monster?
I had Stretch Armstrong, didn't have Stretch Monster.
I
My
had
brother and
Stretch
I are.
Monster.
Did Noah tell you his new thing he wants to do with Stretch Armstrong? We watch these videos all the time of you hook a Stretch Armstrong up to a garden hose, and just let it go and see how big you can get it. These guys got one to get like human body size. Like we're gonna do it for his birthday this year.
Oh my
We're gonna
God.
go
Can
down
you
to
do that?
you can do it, yeah. We're gonna go down to our mom's and by the pool and like set up a bunch of Stretch Armstrong tests.
What
So
if it
I'll film it.
explodes?
It'll explode. Definitely will explode. So I
That's
still have my
scary.
Sucker Man. I have a glow in the dark Sucker Man, and don't take that out of context. And
Yeah.
but yeah, I wanted Gregory really bad, and I could not convince my mom. She's like, I don't want that in the house. So
I don't want it in the house. Like it's the trilogy of terror.
yeah,
Oh, I
it's
don't
also
want
like,
it in
is Gregory gonna come to life? Like also like extra.
It could happen.
It could happen. She's like, do you really want that to be in your room? Do you really want to look at that all the time?
God, I love that toy soldier and extra. I love how it knocks
Oh,
on her door, and when she opens it, the first thing that goes in is something that cuts that chain.
oh, it's so good. Also, it's like up until that point, you're like, this is an alien movie, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, no, it's all things. It's a Lovecraftian movie, really. Maybe there's the UFO is just a thing. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what's
You
great about
don't, yeah,
Extra.
you don't know what it is.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
like
the only thing your mind can conceive is a
yeah.
UFO.
Is his dad still alive? Has his dad been replaced by an alien? There's so many extra questions, and I don't need answers. I just need to watch it again, and I'm good with that. It's leaving eggs all over the place, and it's popping full humans out of women. Oh, extra! You magnificent bastard!
It pops a huge arm out of a little egg at the end of
Oh,
the movie, depending on which
it
ending
does.
you watch.
Yeah,
I like the ending with all the clones of the
I do
boy.
too. Yeah,
I think it really
yeah.
should have ended that way.
What's your favorite egg? Is it extra or is it contamination? Mine's contamination because they make noise.
Oh, don't make me decide. Well, the extra egg makes noise too.
Oh, it does. You know what? We
Kind
don't
of.
have to decide. We can love them both.
Yeah,
The
I
but
couldn't. I
contamination
really could
eggs
not
are
decide.
contamination is also a movie about the perils of the coffee industry, which I kind of love, and spies. Um, there's a lot going on with contamination. I feel Luigi Cozy getting a lot of shout outs tonight on the show. He's right now he's sitting at his shop in his little museum to Dario Argento, and he's like, "I'm aware Sam is saying nice things about the Luigi Cozy." I am. I love you, Luigi Cozy.
The water balloons in extra though are
Oh,
pretty amazing. I have to say,
it's wonderful.
they're more like inflated condoms.
Don said the eggs in Q the Winged Serpent are pretty good too. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay, yeah,
Larry Cohen in
I do
Heaven
like
getting
that.
shout outs. He's like, this, I got several shout outs tonight. Yes, you did, Larry Cohen. He's like, they talked about Demon and they talked about Q. Yes. A lot of different folks. Shout outs tonight. Anyway, guys, thank you everybody for staying awake and watching movies with us, or waking up, in Jen's case, to watch movies with us. And I can't wait to come back and do 2 more movies. And then the week after that, go on the drive-in.
I know you're gonna have a busy week that week,
Oh my
Mister.
God. I know. They told me, they said, you realize like you're probably going to do like 12,000 steps a day. You better get good shoes. And I was like, I'm old. I have Skechers. Like that's when that's when you realize you're old. But yeah, it's going to be a busy week. I'm staying in the hotel that my show is at. I told you it was the hotel from Manhunter. So I'm going to ride up that big elevator and be like, yeah, I'll play some Michael Mann music. Not that he wrote the music. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna put you in the Tooth Fairy suite.
They're going to put me in the Tooth Fairy suite. It's also where they shot some of the Hunger Game movies, but that means nothing to me. I've never seen those movies, so I'm sure other people will be excited, like, oh, there's a Song of Blood and Fire or whatever. No, it's not. It's the Manhunter suite. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks to everyone for hanging out late with us, you night owls. It's nice to see all of you. 13 viewers we have at
Whoa.
4 in the morning. So
I love it.
yeah, there's a lot of sickos out there that like to stay up as late as we do, or get up early. In Jen's case,
Yeah.
So take care. Have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday
See you next Saturday.
on the Drive-In Asylum Double Confessions of a Psycho Cat and Blood. See you there.
Under 17 not admitted without parents or guardian. Under 17 not admitted without parents or guardian.